Our job is to work with executive teams, boards, leaders like yourself to help inspire change and ultimately to help you reach your potential.
It's a message that resonates with meeting professionals, revolutionary ideas that spark change. We're kicking off day 2 at PCMA's Convening Leaders. This is PCMA TV, produced by Convention News Television. Hi everybody, I'm Carrie Farnack with Convention News Television.
And I'm Sarah Solomon, and today we're learning that the best approach to change is to change your approach.
That was the message from keynote speaker Lisa Bodell during a jam-packed general session. Innovation is not an elite skill, but many companies don't know how to properly implement change, and instead they stick to what's comfortable, like implementing rules and regulations. Bodell explained that unnecessary rules in the workplace create a block in creativity, ultimately leading to a stagnant business.
One of the things I talked about was ideas that'll get you fired, and most people don't do ideas that get them fired, but by thinking in that mentality, it stretches you to come up with something more unconventional. And that's what these guys especially need to stand out and stay apart, something more unconventional.
I've got a lot of ideas about bringing things in from other industries that we can introduce in our meeting and how we do things in the office each day.
We are a very innovative company, and I've thought that until I saw this, and I still think that, but she gave me some ideas of kind of thinking outside of our industry, totally different organizations, and I think is a big takeaway for me.
PCMA is no doubt home to revolutionary thinkers.
That's right, and we're definitely seeing that this week during cutting-edge education sessions. Access to quality data provides industry leaders with the opportunity to make informed instructional and management decisions. This unique session shined a light on the best organizational data, practices, and opportunities, and how individuals can implement data as a superpower for their own success by answering the following. What is the question you're really trying to answer? What decision will you make based on the answers? And what data is available, and is the cost worth it? In the wake of the Boston Marathon tragedy, meeting planners are having to reanalyze their crisis management plan and come up with the best solution to handle a situation of this nature. It was standing room only at the Boston Marathon case study. Attendees listened in as representatives from the Massachusetts Convention Center Authority and their client, ASCA, that was moving into the convention center at the time of the horrific explosions, explained how the crisis unfolded. The panel encouraged meeting professionals to come up with a crisis management plan, but more importantly, develop a strong communication strategy between the event staff and the venue. Both ASCA and the Massachusetts Convention Center Authority agree the most important factor that helped them get through, a strong relationship between both parties.
That's part of our success, is that we have these really good relationships with our clients before the events take place. So if and when there is a true emergency, we all have a good foundation to work off from each other, and I think our group really just try to maximize that.
Whether you're looking to sell content after an event, live stream a conference, or learn how to extend your brand, grow your audience, and increase your revenues, the Virtual Edge Institute covered it all. 3 of the top innovators in the digital hybrid events arena discussed vital reasons why these virtual events matter to your organization's future, attendee growth, and how to further monetize your message.
However your people want to engage with your information or engage with your conference is what you need to be doing. So we can't just depend on people who are slammed for time and are busy at work to be able to get away whenever we want them to with our face-to-face events. So if we're not extending our events through a virtual event, we're missing out on a huge customer base.
There is so much education here at Convening Leaders. Up next, how to navigate cultural differences when planning a global meeting. Between international travel, currency, culture variations with food and beverage, the information can often get lost in translation. This session encouraged meeting planners to over-communicate with attendees, answering questions regarding financial aspects to culture traditions. This will alleviate any hesitations to travel outside the borders and ensure a stress-free event for all. Members of the medical meeting planning community shared best practices during this year's Med Talks session. Planners broke into groups to discuss topics like attendee retention, new revenue models, and compliance with regulations. Some specific ideas were bundling prices to encourage teams of personnel to attend, expanding on growing categories like hospital-based doctors, and arranging for young attendees to meet with experienced doctors.
Looking for some R&R in between sessions? The Oasis Lounge is the perfect place to kick back and recharge both your mind and your devices. Tune into relaxation with a Bose noise eliminating headphones. Revitalize at the Juice Bar courtesy of the Greater Palm Springs CVB. Rejuvenate your creative spirit by voting for your favorite recipe at IMAX America Play. And reinvent yourself with Vancouver. Meet with the health industry's best sleep, nutrition, and fitness expert, all located on Level 3. More education taking place Tuesday. For everything technology, stop by Tech Central between 8 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. at the Sheraton Boston Hotel. Miss the Learning Lounge Monday? There's still time to witness the innovation powered by Freeman on Tuesday between 8 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. Then, witness another phenomenal general session with keynote speaker Mike Walsh from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And meet with colleagues at the networking reception at a Boston classic, the Quincy Market, from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.
And of course, there are education sessions throughout the day.
And Convention News Television will be here throughout the week to capture all the content, so make sure you tune in to PCMA TV.
That's right, and for all of us at CNTV, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.